And of course, we are following the traffic backup caused by the closure of the westbound lanes of 526 on the Wando Bridge.
It was yesterday officials laid out a timeline for repairing that broken cable, saying it would take about 4 weeks. That is a June 11th end date that we are looking at. And to talk about the progress, we speak with Mount Pleasant Mayor Will Haynie. Thank you so much for joining us. We know you've been incredibly busy since Monday.
Sure
it's a busy
Glad
time right here. The biggest thing we want to talk about is this lane reversal. Just came up today. Governor McMaster requested that we reverse one of the lanes on 526 eastbound. You're saying it's a done deal. It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. Mount Pleasant hosted a joint meeting today between us and the city of Charleston, because anything that happens on that bridge, we're the two municipalities that have to respond. So the first thing we had to send up the chain of command was, do all of our emergency response vehicles fit? Because you're taking something that's supposed to be lanes going that way, and now you're going to have opposing traffic. So we did the measurements. We measured our biggest trucks from mirror to mirror. We can respond. The next consideration was, what can we do to minimize risk? And one of the things, and I don't know if this has changed because this is very fluid, but as of our meeting earlier today, there were not going to be concrete barriers there, but these flexible diverters. And so once this does happen, and again, the latest information was it will not happen before Monday. It may happen Monday, but we've been told it will not happen before Monday. If you do that, and if you use this reversible lane, please drive with the most extreme caution you have ever driven with in your entire life, because you will be on an interstate and you will have opposing traffic with no real physical barrier, a visible barrier, but it won't be one that will stop you physically.
Do you agree with this lane reversal? Do you want to see it done?
Well, we would not have made that decision. That would have been a huge decision for a municipality. We're glad that the governor made it. Our job is to say, can we respond and what are the risks? It's their job to make the decision. So yes, we're on board. We have asked that state resources be used, personnel and apparatus, because we can use our law enforcement to help with traffic on our own streets. We want them to enforce this and implement it, but we will handle any emergency response along with the city of Charleston.
Again, we're not looking until Monday for that to actually be enforced, so we'll continue to monitor and listen very closely to you if that in fact changes in any way, but right now we're looking at Monday.
That was the last thing I was told.
Right.
Everything's changing in this, but the last I heard was it would not happen before Monday.
All right, so we'll of course allow you to let us know when that. Let's also talk about another big development this afternoon, and that is Wando Bridge, the I-26 exit ramp going eastbound, that in fact has been changed from a 1-lane exit to 2 lanes.
Exactly. This is something that was spotted yesterday when the helicopter went up, and we had our traffic director in there, and everybody saw the bottleneck was right there getting off on I-26. And then when I came that way yesterday, I could see the other lanes were flowing, and the bottleneck was right there. So a result of this meeting today between Charleston and Mount Pleasant, we got on the phone to DOT and we said we're going to do this. So starting at 2:30 today, the cones were out there. I just got off the phone with our police chief, who said please ask drivers to look for those cones and use the right 2 lanes if you're going to I-26. So if you're headed from Mount Pleasant and you're going to I-26, stay in the right 2 lanes, look for the cones, and you got 2 lanes going, and it flowed much better today.
Yeah. Speaking with Mayor Will Haynie from Mount Pleasant right now, all these lane reversals, these construction costs, all these workers out there helping with traffic, this isn't cheap. Do you have a number how much this is costing and who's footing the bill?
Yes, we do. We know that one number I saw today, and our town administrator has compiled a list, and we're keeping track of these in a separate category because we've been told by the state we will be reimbursed. So the taxpayers of Mount Pleasant or Charleston will not shoulder this burden. But one number I saw just for personnel was going to be like $150,000 just for that.
Just for personnel. You know, another big thing that's happening, of course, the effect on businesses, and Memorial Day is just around the corner. And this could dramatically affect people who are coming into the area to visit. I mean, you've got all these graduations that are happening right now, too.
Destination weddings are big, all of those things. And so we are trying to ask our citizens, you know, make it a staycation. Stay in Mount Pleasant instead of going across the bridge to Charleston to get a taco or something. Charleston people support their restaurants. Mount Pleasant people support our shop local, be local, stay local. and that's what we're trying to promote.
Could CARTA help? I was going to ask, I'm sorry, Brendan, could CARTA help, you know, kind of get some of the cars off the road right now?
CARTA is increasing bus service to Mount Pleasant. I think they're announcing plans either today or tomorrow, and they're going to especially help in the northern area of Mount Pleasant with increased bus service there. So every little bit helps. This is what we keep saying. Everything we do, we get a little better result, and things have gotten better. Traffic speeds went from an average of 5 miles per hour on Monday, when this all hit us by surprise, to 15 yesterday to 20 this morning. So things are getting better.
Brendan and Rob are both going to start riding their bikes to work.
Exactly.
Well, I was wondering, I mean, 526, there's a lot of traffic with that lane reversal on there, Mayor. Can it handle, I'm not asking you to be an engineer by any means, but can it handle that added weight and all the pressure of all this extra traffic that's going to be on there?
Yes, and so can our local bridges. We were asked about the Shem Creek Bridge. We were asked about the bridge on Highway 41 with trucks being diverted. So we have checked, and the state has checked, all those bridges can withstand this extra weight. The secretary told me yesterday that if we reverse this lane, their projection is it can make a difference of 33,000 cars a day, which would be great. Let's see.
It's almost average, 35,000.
Yes, 35 is the average. That's
okay.
Right.
All right. Well, Mayor Haynie, thank you so much for being with us and spending, you know, part of this time when I'm sure you have a lot of people who want to get to you and get more information.
Right.
We'll look for additional updates about the possible lane reversal. Right now, we're looking at a Monday timeline. If that changes, I'm sure you'll let us know.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor.
Appreciate it.